Hello again. It's time to make some big changes in the garden, and I'm going to be emptying more beds than I'm going to be able to fill. I mean, some of these are absolutely fantastic and others not so good. I'm really pleased with this lot. It's been a good crop this year. In fact, this is the best crop we've ever had. We've got some of it's big, some of it's not so big, all different shapes and sizes. But this is going to last us more than a year because I have some soft neck that I pulled up the other day. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We'll just store it in the greenhouse for a few days, let it dry out a bit. As I was saying, I harvested the soft-neck garlic the other day, and I went onto YouTube and I learned how to braid garlic. This is my very first attempt at braiding garlic. I'm dead happy with it. Superb, very French. Voici le soleil. Now, sometimes you get it right. I mean, these are carrots. That's what they're supposed to look like. Could be a little bit bigger, but nothing wrong with them. Perfect carrots. Give them a bit of a wash, shove them in your gob, and they're fine. You get it right. And sometimes you get it wrong. Now, these are those multicoloured carrots, everything but orange. And I was really looking forward to them. They sounded great on the packing and that, and I've grown them. And most of them are orange anyway. And then things like this one, it's really hard. It's not that tasty. It's still tastier than the ones you get in the store, but when you break it open, it's orange in the middle anyway. I'm going to pull the whole bed. I'm going to blanch and freeze whatever's good, and then I'm going to sow some more, but proper carrots this time. Well, that's the crop. Might look alright, but trust me, they don't taste that great. Carrots though, they can certainly make you chuckle, can't they? What's in bloom? What's in bloom? What's in bloom? This week in bloom, phlox. In my opinion, phlox is an indispensable summer perennial. Suitable for beds and borders, they attract bees, butterflies, they're fragrant, very colourful, making them an excellent candidate for cutting and taking into the house. Also in bloom this week, Shasta daisies. Shasta daisies are cheerful classic perennials. It looks similar to the oxeye daisy that you see at the side of the road, but it grows in larger clumps and it has more robust blooms. Be careful though, they do self-seed, and if you're not careful you'll find them growing everywhere. I got a lot of bean plants in here. It's probably about 30 plants in an area 2 feet by 2 feet. And the beans grow happy that way, but it does make them a little bit harder to crop. And because we've already picked a bunch already, and we've got a bunch frozen, I'm going to pull 1 or 2 of the plants from around the outside, and that's going to give us more room and stop it spilling over into the other beds. And there we have it. Still got half the plants left. more than half the plants. And I've got a nice big basket of beans. In an earlier video I planted out the leeks, and we were stuck for space at the time, so I put them really close together in a nursery bed, and I said that sometime in July we'll move them. Well, now's the time to move them. Because these have been growing in the nursery bed, they're a little bit bigger than they normally would have been. So we can plant them a little bit deeper, and that's going to make for better leeks. And there we have it. Now, because these have been transplanted, they're going to flop over a little bit. But leeks are pretty tough. They'll pick themselves up. By this time next week, they won't even know they've been moved. Well, that's got the leeks moved. I've given them a good watering in, and I've used up 2 of the empty beds I had. However, I've still got this one now, which the leeks were in. So I'm going to do one of my last sowings of the year, and it's going to be radishes. You know, the onion family sure is a strange one. These are the spent blooms on the alliums from earlier in the year. And they're still good. I mean, look at these. How about that for a dry bouquet? Superb. I just watched that bit. I got no idea what I was thinking. Anyway, we had a little bit of cloud cover this morning, which is a welcome relief, because the sun's been shining for about 6 weeks and it's drought right now. We really need some rain. But right now, I think it's time for a beer. I was at the local pub the other night, and you can get your growler filled there, and they give you 3 imperial pints for the price of 2. So this cost me $12, which was about £7.50, and it's real ale. It's called I'm Driving the Bus Pale Ale. It's about 5.5%. Cheers. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a comment, hit the like button or subscribe.